Is expanding mental health care in North Springfield. The Evergreen Clinic held a ribbon cutting today with the Springfield Chamber to launch a new Spravato program. That's a treatment for adults with treatment-resistant depression. The clinic already offers primary care and behavioral health services. Leaders say that access has been a major barrier.
Would have to wait a month or two, sometimes longer, to access care. In the meantime, they would present back out to the clinic. Either they didn't have transportation to get to that appointment, or they would, no-show the appointment. Sometimes we have found that the hardest part for patients is just stepping foot through those doors. So if we can give them a place to come where they feel supported and they feel heard, we're hoping that that will help create a bigger impact for our patients across the organization.
OCH already offers Spravato at its hospital in Gravette, Arkansas. Adding it in Springfield, they say, expands access to specialty behavioral health care for rural and underserved patients in the metro.